All right. Can do a quick weekly update. Market just opened, and we're going to see if anything has moved to a point where it's of any interest. And I'm going to say Bitcoin is just trailing off. Now, we haven't really fully hit this bat pattern to where I'm happy with it yet. So this is close enough here to being valid. Stretch it out to here, and I think it takes too long. So this is our only real hope on that pattern. And then we have a little Gartley, and it's just kind of been crabbing along sideways since. In this, yeah, in this triangle, it looks like it's trying to fall at the bottom. We may come back down and test this lower range here, about 54,600. I'm more interested in it there than I am where it is at the moment. That could be a possible long opportunity in here, as long as we don't break that low. And if we do break the low and come down, I am still looking at $42,000 as a fantastic long opportunity here. Let me move on to the indices because they're a lot more interesting than what this is going on. We'll start with the Qs. Now, the Qs are at an interesting decision point, and we're getting a little bit of a bearish reaction up here. Nothing too strong, but it could be the start. This could be the start of coming back into this range. As long as we don't break over this B point too much further. Yeah. As long as we don't break over this B point here at 476.55. And we keep coming down today. We get a good strong reaction this week. Say we came down into levels of 40, let's say 460 to, let's call it 450, 460 to 450. This would be my range here. I'd be looking to form a higher low and come back into a long. We can run back up into this gap here, starting at 489 to 493. So I have to see how it goes today. We're not getting a strong reaction yet. Market just opened. It is Monday. Mondays are usually pretty blah, so might be by Tuesday we'll have a better idea. ES, I want to say, yeah, it's kind of the same situation where I think at this point, I really think at this point, we're going to take out that high at 5,600. If we don't, I'd be surprised. Just swipe out that high, swipe out some, invalidate some shorts, and then possibly look to come back down. Similar to the Qs, we'll come back down, form a higher high, or sorry, a higher low between 5,400 and 5,300, 5,296 is close enough. 5,300. Now the Dow Jones also looking tasty, and we are in our range up here. I'm very tempted to take a short on this one. Now I'd have a target down here at 37,984, but I'd definitely take some profits out on the way. Let's take a fib retrace. Even if that was our high, right? We want to hit this cluster here, and I want to be out. I definitely take some out here. We filled up this lower neckline somewhere between 40,000 and definitely by 39,800. I'd definitely be edging out of this trade. I might jump in it today. It is starting to look really tempting. And validation for this is 41,200. And yeah, as long as we don't break over this high, we form a lower high. That's our nice 3 swipes. Then we could come down and form a higher low, or like the other indices, or we come down and take out this low. And I want to just take this one out into this cluster of support right in the midline. That looks tempting to me at $38,000. So really looking at the Dow and the ES today. Qs aren't giving me quite as well. Yeah, maybe even the Qs. Take your favorite. They all look like they want to roll over just a little bit, at least recover some of this some of this momentum on the way up. And that's pretty common. I mean, you look at these large runs, and they're large run back down. And then when you trail, you actually start to gain some ground. But that's really going to cover it for the big three indices and for Bitcoin. Um, Monday, nothing major set up other than the Dow Jones, and that's about it. And that's just because we have a good, clear invalidation point, pretty close. I think if we come up and break this one, then we could start talking about our 618, 1618 retrace from the prior all-time high uh, before the for the interest rate crush on the market. So yeah, got my eye on those. And if you guys, nah, you know what? We'll do a midweek update too. I know I've been absent from the charts for a while. I had to deal with some family stuff, so I took the weekend off. That's why this is a little late. But yeah, I'll give you guys a midweek update if things start to change, either tomorrow or the day after. So keep an eye open for that, and I'll talk to you guys another time. Thanks.